Welcome to Bethel Online Education Hub. Learn anytime, anywhere. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. Let's learn together, the Bethel way.
So, a pleasant day, my dearest students. So, welcome to your personal development. So, for today, we will tackle the lesson 12, the career pathways. So, today we will tackle the career pathways. So now let's proceed to the first one. So, factors in personal development, guide in making important career decisions. So, developing insight into your own life can make your experience more meaningful. It can also help you better understand yourself as a person and asset others too by studying yourself as well as the world around you. You will discover new truths about you, your life, and your identity. So, ang personal development o pag-unlad ng sarili ay mahalagang salik sa paggawa ng mga desisyon sa karera. Kapag kilala mo ang iyong sarili, ang iyong mga hilig, kakayahan, ugali, at paniniwala, mas madali mong mapipili ang karerang akma sa iyo. So, narito ang mga ilang salik or factors sa personal development na dapat mong isaalang-alang. So, number 1, interest. So, ito ang mga bagay na gusto mong ginagawa. So, halimbawa, kung mahilig ka sa pagsusulat, maaaring bagay sa iyo ang journalism. So, number 2, kakayahan, skills and talents. So, ito ang iyong mga likas na natutunang galing. So, halimbawa, kung magaling ka sa matematika, maaaring angkop sa iyo ang accounting, engineering, o data science. So, number 3, pagpapahalaga or values. So, ito ang iyong mga paniniwala o mahalagang prinsipyo sa buhay. So, halimbawa nito, kung mahalaga sa iyo ang pagtulong sa kapwa, maaari mong piliin ang karerang may kaugnay sa social work, teaching, o healthcare. 4, personalidad. Ang iyong pag-uugali at pakikitungo sa ibang tao ay nakaka-apekto rin sa tamang karera para sa iyo. So, halimbawa, kung ikaw ay extrovert, palakaibigan, maaaring magustuhan mo ang sales, public relation, or event planning. So, paano ito nagiging gabay sa pagdedesisyon? So, ang pagsasaalang-alang sa mga salik na ito ay makakatulong upang makapili ng karerang hindi para sa pera, kundi para rin sa kasiyahan at kahulugan. So, maiwasan ang pagsisisi o madalas na pagpapalit ng landas. At lastly, magkaroon ng direksyon at tiyak na plano para sa iyong hinaharap. So, here's our guide in making important to career decisions. So, as an adolescent, you need to start planning the career you are going to pursue. Factors in personal development, like your preference, skills, interests, and values will guide you during the decision-making process. So, writing down your goals, values, and preference will help you to think about the kind of jobs suited for you. So, bilang isang adolescent daw, so, kailangan gumawa tayo ng plan kung ano ba yung mga goals na gusto nating kunin sa in the future. So, kung ano ba yung mga interest natin, dapat alam natin kung ano yung interest natin, yung skills na meron tayo na tutugma doon sa ating jobs na kukunin natin in the future. So next one is successful people have mission statement in life. Creating your personal mission statement and vision will be a good guide for career planning. You may update your mission statement as your values mature over time. As your self-awareness increases, your ability to maximize the use of strengths and manage weaknesses positively increases as well. So understanding yourself, managing your emotions, and positive outlook despite setbacks are the most important things that will bring you to a great career choice. So ito daw yung mga drive na kailangan mong gawin para maging successful ang iyong goal sa buhay. So, kailangan alam mo yung ma-manage mo yung emotions mo, dapat kilala mo yung sarili mo, gumawa ka ng mga may writing down mo yung mga goals, values, and skills mo na makakatulong sa pagkuha mo ng trabaho. So, ito yung magiging guide mo. So now let's proceed to the next one. So while working on the best career for yourself, it is the best to consider the following. So the first one is interest. Concern involves draw the attention of our or arouses the curiosity of a person, you may consider analyzing the senior high school subjects that you found interesting and the habits that inspired you. Contemplate on the following questions. So the following question is, do you enjoy solving mathematical problems? Are you into arts? Do you love writing short story? Are you good at public speaking? And also, do you enjoy exploring different places? So, sabi dito, habang pinag-iisipan ng pinakamainam na karera para sa iyong sarili, mahalagang isaalang-alang ang mga sumusunod. Una dyan ay ang interest. So, sa pagpili ng mga karera, hindi sapat ang basta lang sumabay sa uso o piliin ng trabahong mataas ang kita. Dapat ito ang nakaayon sa iyong sarili, lalo sa iyong interest. So, ang interes ay tumutukoy sa mga bagay na kinagigiliwan mong gawin. Kapag ang trabaho mo ay may kaugnayan sa iyong interest, mas nagiging masaya ka, mas determinado kang matuto, at mas malaki ang posibilidad na magtagumpay ka sa napili mong landas. So, halimbawa, kung mahilig kang magdisenyo at lumikha ng mga visual, maaaring angkop sa iyo ang karerang may kaugnayan sa sining o graphic designer. So, kapag naman mahilig kang tumulong sa kapwa, maaaring bagay sa iyo ang pagiging guro, nurse o social worker. So, ang interes ay nagsisilbing gabay. Isang unang hakbang sa paghahanap ng karerang hindi lang nagbibigay ng kabuhayan, kundi nagbibigay din ng katuparan sa iyong personal na layunin at kasiyahan. So, yun po si interest. The second one is skills. Refer to the ability and capacity acquired through deliberate, systematic, and sustained effort to smoothly and adaptively carry out complex activities or job functions involving ideas, cognitive skills, things or technical skills, and people or interpersonal skills. So pag sinabi nating skills, ito ay ang kakayahang na tumutukoy sa iyong mga talento, galing, at bagay na kaya mong gawin ng mas mahusay. So, maaaring itong likas o natural na talento o natutunan sa paaralan, karanasan at pagsasanay. So, bakit mahalaga ang kakayahan sa pagpili ng karera? Kung pipili ka ng karerang tugma sa iyong kakayahan, mas madali mong magagampanan ang iyong trabaho. Mas nagkakaroon ka ng kumpiyansa sa sarili dahil alam mo kaya mong gawin ang iyong tungkulin at tumataas ang tsansa mong umasenso dahil mahusay ka sa iyong larangan. So, mga halimbawa ng kakayahan at kaugnayan ng karera is mahusay sa komunikasyon. So, sa possible na karera nito is guro, broadcaster, sales agents, and public speaking. And next one is mahusay sa pagsusulat. So, ang maaaring posibleng karera mo is journalist, content writer, or editor. So, ano ang mga bagay na madali para sa akin na gawin? So, tanungin mo ang sarili mo, ano ang mga bagay na madali para sa akin na gawin? So, ano ang mas kasanayan na madalas purihin ng iba sa akin? So, sa anong larangan ako laging nagiging mahusay sa paaralan o sa labas nito? So yan po yan yung dapat mong tanungin sa sarili mo. Kung saan ka ba talaga mas magaling. So, sa pagpili ng karera, hindi sapat na gusto mo lang to. Dapat kaya mo rin itong gawin ng mahusay kapag pinagsama ang interes at kakayahan. Mas lumilinaw ang landas mo patungo sa tagumpay. So, yun po si skills. So, next one is your family's financial capability. To support your studies in college should also be considered, no matter how good your career choices is. Your family's capacity to financially support your chosen career is vital. It is recommended to have at least 3 alternatives. So, pag sinabi nating family's financial capability, ito ay isa ring mahalagang salik na dapat isaalang-alang ay ang katayuang pinansyal ng iyong pamilya. Bagamat mahalaga ang iyong interest at kakayahan, hindi rin maikakaila na ang kakayahang pinansyal ay may malaking epekto sa iyong mga desisyon, lalo na sa pagpili ng kurso o landas sa karera. So, ano ang kakayahang pinansyal pamilya? Ito ay tumutukoy sa kakayahan ng iyong pamilya na suportahan ka sa gastusin para sa iyong edukasyon at iba pang pangangailangan na kaugnayan ng iyong career path tulad ng matrikula, school supplies, pamasahe, or even board exam fees. So, bakit ito mahalaga? Maaaring limitahin ito ang mga option mo, lalo na kung magastos ang kursong nais mo. 2, nakaka-apekto ito sa bilis ng pag-abot ng iyong pangarap dahil baka kailangan mong magtrabaho habang nag-aaral ka. So, and lastly, tumutulong ito sa mas practical na pagpaplano, halimbawa pagkuha ng scholarship o pagpili ng mas abot kayang paaralan. So, mga halimbawa ng epekto ng pamilya financial capability, kung kulang sa budget, maaaring pumili ng short-term or vocational courses na mabilis magbigay ng trabaho. And pangalawa, kung may sapat na suporta, maaari kang magpatuloy sa mas mahabang kurso tulad ng medisina, abogasya o engineering. And lastly, maaaring kausapin ang career counselor para malaman ang mga scholarship o financial aid programs na maaaring makatulong. So, payo lang maging bukas sa pag-uusap kasama ang magulang o tagapag-alaga tungkol sa kakayahang pinansyal. Pangalawa, planuhin ang career path ng practical hindi lang base sa pangarap kundi pati sa realidad. At tandaan, hindi hadlang ang kahirapan, may mga paraan upang makamit pa rin ang iyong layunin gaya ng pag-apply sa scholarship, part-time jobs, and TESDA programs. So, ang kakayahang pinansyal ng pamilya ay hindi dapat maging dahilan upang isuko ang iyong pangarap, kundi maging gabay upang mas mapagplanuhan ng maayos ang landas na patungo sa iyong tagumpay. So at times, your dream's career is it's not the career that's opening doors for you. You might consider opening yourself for others' career possibilities. For instance, if you dream of becoming an engineer, but did not pass the college entrance examination in engineering courses, then you might consider a 3 years technology courses leading to engineering. So here's our simplified guide in preparing for important career decisions. So process number 1 is finalize your goals. So am I going to pursue college courses, enroll in short-term TESDA courses, work while studying, or open a small business? Pangalawa, work on your values. So what values do I need to achieve my goals, my personal mission and vision? And 3, consider the options. So what other choices do I have? Second and third choices for a career if the first choice would not be possible. And 3, strategies. How will be able to support my studies? My parents are not financially stable, yet I have the drive to pursue and possess the knowledge. So, then after considering all the possibilities, modify your plan. So what is the best possible schemes for success after I am done in evaluating my goal and all the possibilities? So now let's proceed to the next one. So understanding your personality. The charismatic way of thinking, feelings, and behaving that distinguish one person from another, and your personality traits which reflects patterns of thoughts, feelings, and behaviors will also guide you in finalizing your career decision. According to psychologists, dimension of personality describe the essential traits that serve as the building blocks of personality. So bukod sa interest, kakayahan at kakayahang pinansyal ng pamilya, mahalaga rin kilalanin at unawain ang iyong sarili, personalidad. So ang iyong personalidad ay tumutukoy sa iyong ugali, asal, paraan ng pakikitungo sa iba, at kung paano ka kumikilos o nagdesisyon sa iba't ibang sitwasyon. So bakit mahalaga ang pagkilala sa sariling personalidad? Siyempre, nakakatulong ito upang pumili ng karerang akma sa iyong pagkatao. Kapag tugma ang trabaho sa iyong personalidad, mas magiging komportable ka sa ginagawa mo at higit sa lahat, may iwasan mo ang stress at pagka-burnout dahil ang trabaho mo ay ayon sa natural mong ugali at estilo ng pagtatrabaho. So, ang pag-unawa sa iyong personalidad ay isang mahalagang hakbang sa self-awareness. Mas kilala mo ang sarili mo, mas madali mong matutukoy kung anong karera ang tunay na babagay at magbibigay sa iyo ng kasiyahan at tagumpay. So now let's proceed to the next one. So the big 5 personality traits include openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. So ocean is widely used to classify individual ways of thinking, feelings, and acting. So the personal traits, the first one is openness, concerned with the desire to explore and enjoy novel experience, preference for change and variety. So facts, imagination, curiosity, originality, broad mindedness, and intelligence. So career choice, tour guide, pilot, writers, entrepreneurs, artists, actors, or musicians. So, sa conscientiousness is deals with the high levels of effort, motivation, being organized, systematic, punctual, and dependable. So, facts, reliability, order, orderliness, impulse control, decisiveness, deliberation, punctuality. And career choice, lawyers, doctors, CEOs, accountants, sales managers, scientists, or engineer. So the third one is extraversion. So involves stress relating to sociability and dominance, concern on how eager an individual is to have social interaction, and in, in constant contact with the outside world. So facts, dominance, sociability, positive emotion, and mga career choices is manager, personal trainer, news presenter, radio jockey, public speaking, entertainment, and also the event planner. So agreeableness includes being compassionate and cooperative towards others, shows likability, kindness, and courteousness. So factory, facet, nurturance, trust, modesty, tolerance, likability, and straightforwardness. So career choice, HR specialist, teacher, nursing, social work, and also the counseling. So emotional stability or neuroticism refers to a person's tendency to become emotionally upset, pronouns to experience emotional distress. So facts, anxiety, hostility, depression, factually facets, anxiety, hostility, depression, vulnerability, low of self-esteem. So if you can stay calm under pressure, career choice may be social work, psychiatry, or nursing. So those are the five fact of personality, the ocean. So, so now let's proceed to your activity. So what are the factors that influence career pathways? List down your answer under the appropriate column. So external factors, so you can makagawa ng external factors and internal factors. Then after, put a check mark before the phrase sentence which will help you create a personal development plan for your career. So, ayan. Mga lalagyan nyo ng check na depende sa inyo kung alin yung nakakatulong sa inyo dyan. So, put a check lang. So, and that's our lesson 12 for today, the career pathway. So, if you have any question, clarification about this lesson, so don't hesitate to chat me and I will help you because I'm your teacher. I will help you. So, and that's all. Thank you and goodbye.